What is your strategy to get tax liens? Great question. So that's very simple. Strategy to get a lot of properties, you can actually go to your local municipality. They have two different lists that you want to inquire about. They have a vacant property list, because if you don't know, I know at least in the state of New Jersey, you are required as a property owner to register your vacant property with the township. Does everyone do it? No. There's a lot of properties that fall into the vacant situation because somebody in the family died, left it to their heirs. Their heirs didn't have the capability or the financial means to pay the taxes and move it forward. So there may be issues with the property, plumbing, electrical, whatever. It falls apart. They move out. Property is vacant and abandoned. They never register because there's no money to register. And in most townships, it's like $1,500 a year to register the vacant property. But you can get that list from them. And sometimes the towns actually foreclose on vacant properties because no one is taking care of it. No one is cutting the grass. They're going out and cutting the grass and they start putting these municipal liens on it for the maintenance work that they're doing. They're not getting paid, and they foreclose and take the property. So some of the townships have deeds to properties in your area. You just have to go in there and ask for the list. Go to the zoning department, the tax office, wherever it is in your municipality. Just walk and say, hey, listen, I need that list of the vacant properties. That's one way, right? Then the other way is you go to the tax office and ask, when is the tax sale? Now, there's two types of tax sales that I'm aware of in New Jersey that happens. I don't know what's happening in your state. You could be in a tax deed state where you actually buy the lien and you own the property. But the deed, because it's a tax deed, but in New Jersey it's tax lien. And the way it works is there's two types of investors that buy tax liens. One of them is they buy it for passive opportunity, where you buy a tax lien of someone who's actually living in a property. They just fell behind their taxes a quarter or two. More than likely they're going to pay. You'll buy that at a tax lien auction, and you start the foreclosure process. And maybe in 6 months to a year they'll pay. You'll make some money, right? You don't have to do anything. Laptop, cell phone. Great passive investment. If they don't pay, then in 2 years in the state of New Jersey, you can actually foreclose and take the property, and they have 1 year redemption.